My name's I'm called Okello Joshua. I'm sure most of you have been watching me in interviews concerning other matters, not basically these ones that the journalist is asking me today about. So, what I would say is the chronology of the history of this matter is that it is on record that the leader of opposition, Joel Senyonyi, through social media platforms, tasked the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda to respond to the corruptions or allegations of Parliament if the institutions is to live to its vision of being people-centered, as she has always claimed. So it is what basically caused my concern, and of course, to me, I didn't say the leader of opposition was on wrong. Yes, usually anyone has a right to take an initiative or to investigate any issue concerning anyone who's a civil servant in the Republic of Uganda. We know very well that our constitution allows us that. If you're working, for instance, you the journalist, if you're working with the government and I want to get some information pertaining maybe, proper information pertaining pertaining you over what you're doing, I have the right according to our constitution to investigate over that. But then my having a right does not mean I have to use the wrong procedure, because looking at this matter really, I know those ones who may not understand may say Mr. Okello Joshua is on wrong, because I know opposition has to be there always. Not everyone will support my idea. So those ones who are opposing may say Mr. Okello Joshua is on wrong, is supporting the Speaker of Parliament Uganda, but that is not the case. You know, anyone whom a man and a woman has produced always makes mistakes. We are human, yes, mistakes are there. Personally, I'm not 100% correct. As a human being, I have to make mistakes, and by virtue of me making mistakes does not mean that I'm 100% correct. But then that's why we have other human beings there, because when I'm on wrong, others are meant to correct me. It's the same reason as why God created us with 2 legs and 2 hands. When you look at your right hand, it has 5 fingers, and when you look at the left hand one also, it has 5 fingers. The reason as why God did that is for one to do, the reason as why rather God did that is because one finger cannot do without the other. In other words, if one is cut, it means that the other one will take an obligation to help the other. So in this case, my legal action is not because I support the speaker. That is one thing that you people must understand. Okay, I'm supporting the legal actions that were taken against her, but it's not because I'm biased. It's one thing that you people must understand, because when you look at where I come from Katakwingariam County. That is where I come from. I don't come from Bukedia. Then secondly, I'm not related to the speaker. But then my action here is to protect her legal rights and to protect the rights of the position of the person of the speaker. Because one, when you post it on social media, it creates a very unprofessional manner, because this belittles the personality of the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda, especially by using social media platform. Yes, yet there are legal avenues for addressing or handling such matters as when they are raised. That's one thing that we must understand. Then secondly, the tenor of numeration of the office of the speaker don't have to be discussed in the public eye, as this will injure and reduce the integrity of the office of the Speaker of Parliament of Uganda. That is one thing that we people must understand, because now there are other institutions that are meant to take activities or investigate such issues, like for instance the IGG, the Auditor Generals, and maybe others that have not spoken in this interview. They're meant to do that. So when we discuss this on social media, use wrong avenues, it creates contradiction. It creates contradiction, and at the end of the day, when you consider the person of the speaker or honorable right speaker, honorable Anita Among, it creates psychological torture. As a human being, always it is nature. It can create psychological distress to her. So in my action, I was basically or strategically saying that let court use the right, let the respondent, rather, who's attorney general that I sued, take his obligation, because in this matter, you may ask me, why did I sue Attorney General? Attorney General, what you must understand, is the legal advisor or legal representative of the government. So if any action or any legality is being or if anyone does anything illegally, or that person who's a civil servant or is an employee of the government does anything illegally, it therefore means that Attorney General is responsible or liable for the acts of that person, because always it's clear that a master is always responsible for the acts of the agent. So what the leader of opposition spoke is totally legal, and it means that the Attorney General, who is the master or who is responsible for his actions, is supposed to make statements. I mean, he's supposed to make a response on what I've filed in court. So as we speak right now, I filed a case yesterday on 27th of March at High Court Civil Division Kampala, whereby I've requested court to put some orders prohibiting the respondents' agents, like one, discussing the matters of the speakers on social media. Then also I want at least an order of mandamus also to be passed, prohibiting them or compelling them from using wrong procedures, and by it compelling them from doing that, they will therefore have to use the right procedures, and the right procedures are the Auditor General and the IGG. So those who may be or those who are aware of this may assume maybe my action is wrong. Of course, I know not all people are interested, or rather understanding my action, but my action on this matter, ladies and gentlemen, is to protect the office of the speaker. It is not, what you must understand is, it's not all Anita Among who's going to be in that position. When Anita Among leaves, another person will come there. So I don't want the same conviction to be there. At least I want, by the time Anita Among leaves the position, let the next person come and find when there is proper, or rather total sanity in the same position. Because what you people, or what, let me say not you people, I'm sorry for saying that, but what a majority are doing is, instead to criticize her, because instead of prosecuting her, they're persecuting her. You see, it's really very, very bad. It has never happened anywhere in history of Uganda, because it's my first time to hear about that. When Kadaga was there, I never heard about that. When Edward Sekandi was there, I never heard about that. But of course, I'm not saying that Anita Among is corrupt. That is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, I've never seen such criticism going on through social media platforms, really. So it is really very bad, and it's dangerous. It worries the speaker. It makes her psychologically tortured. Even when she's moving, she gets worried. So it has never happened anywhere, and I condemn that. Yeah.
Actually, earlier on, he asked about money, but to put it right, is anybody funding you to do this?
For God's sake, this is what you must understand. I've never eaten even a single coin from the Honorable Right Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda. Not even a single coin. And I'm not doing this because I want money. I'm doing this because I'm feeling bad over what is happening to her. My intention here is not the money, but my intention is to bring the respondents, agents, to bring them online and make sure that they follow the proper procedures of this. Because I did not file this because I was after money. Of course, first of all, what you must understand is I don't have any relationship with the Speaker of the Parliament of Uganda.